getting 5 from this. Plus 4 towards buildings in this city, which accounts for a quarter of its production from that industrial city state, which is huge. That's why I really like the industrial city states. All right, let's start farming. This Inquisitor is just gonna, or Apostle is just gonna hang out now because he is here for holy religious combat after this. Barb camp spawned. We've been to the Cliffs of Dover yet? Yes, we now have 5 spreads. So let's start heading back. Barb camp down there. We need to mobilize some units. Some crossbows, and the knight would be fine. Alright, builder. Or not builder, whatever he is. I wonder how many adjacency bonuses there are. I'm not sure there's an infinite number of adjacency bonuses. So I might come over here and build a farm there for that bonus. We'll wait. We'll wait. Alright, build a lumber mill here. Make that tile a little bit more useful. We need farms in this area as well. Okay. Knowledge of industrialization is advanced because we built 3 factories. Alright, 2 turns on 3 turns on 5 turns. Okay. You're no longer, after a shift in envoys, you're no longer suzerain of Geneva. Suzerain of Geneva. That is not okay. This is why we hold on to envoys when we're not using them. Looks like our trade route was pillaged at some point too, or maybe it just ended this turn. But we'll see. But I want to be the suzerain of Geneva because it's 15% science. And was that enough to make it? It was, so we're back. That's why I hold them, so I can fight them stealing it. Production-wise in this city, well, we could start with science, or we could get our trade routes out. I kind of wouldn't mind trade routes.
Gesture.
Thank you, NF77, for the $5.62. Cheers for the donation. Alright, we have a policy there. I want to buy this tile and get the commerce there, so let's do it. Purchase a tile. 110. Alright. And if these cities had a little bit more production of their own, we could have started this earlier. But as it is right now, we can finally start getting some production up with getting those factories done so they can do things at a useful rate. I don't need this scout anymore. We can delete him. I actually did get gold for deleting him out of my territory. That's good to know. We do have a trade route available, which we're going to use in just a moment. This city needs its bath. 3 of 7. It really doesn't need its bath yet. Could do with just pure food. So we're going to build a water mill in there. What are we looking at for potential? Which cities need the most production? If this city is ever going to build Petra, and I kind of want to try to build Petra in that city. By the way, have they settled anything over here yet? No, still unsettled. I'm going to give it the trade route. So we're going to send the trade route from, we're going to move it to Sesia over there. So it gets the production from the trade route. We're going to build some farms over this way. I don't know about that tile, but this tile would be nice. Okay. What else do we have going on? We're looking for this barb camp. Oh, we needed to build a spearman, didn't we? Shit. Alright, we're going to do that here. Afterwards. Alright, this is my 5 profit spread. We do want to convert over here. Yeah, I think I just moved across the river for only 3 tiles of movement. So you might actually be able to cross rivers without using all your movement. Maybe it just takes a bunch. There's spread religion. That should be enough to get that done. And a crossbow can go west. We grow to wheat somewhere? It said something about a wheat resource. I'm not sure exactly what it was talking about. We have another Lux over there we'd like to buy at some point. My gold is really bad right now. We're going to get some commercial districts up as soon as possible to fix that. We're actually losing gold per turn. Because this is some of the poorest land I've ever had. Alright, trade route with whatever gives me the best production, which is going to be Rome. So 3, or actually, wow, Kame has more. Really? 1 food and 3 hammers, huh? Alright, we'll take it. So again, the city sending the trade route gets the boosts. What city is this? This is Kame. We need to build that spearman. We're only doing that for the boost, for the Eureka boost, for the benefit of the city-state quest. How are we working in here? We're working pretty well. Be nice to start getting mines on these cities. We could chop something out. Does this have a wonder you'd like to build? It can build one in 2 turns. This is actually perfect. What we're gonna do is we're gonna set up to build a wonder in this city. Let's go get onto the tiles with forest so we can chop. Chopping is a really good way to get wonders in a reasonable amount of time. Industrial zone is done in here. 5 of 8 housing. We're not growing particularly quickly. What are we doing in this city? Haven't been here in a while. Yeah, not working great tiles. That's what it boils down to. We could do with the builder. How long do I have? Let's grab a quick builder from here. 6 turns is not exactly quick, but it will help in the long run. And I think we can kill this here. Knowledge of military science has been boosted. What was the military science? That was a quest actually to get that, I think. Oh, kill a unit with a knight is actually one of the boosts. Okay, I'm fine with that. So trade route still Eureka for military tactics, which is this one, which is actually the one I want. Preslov is the other production one, which is awesome. Great scientist, Eureka for castles, great merchant, theater square, great scientist, trade route. Alright, looks good. This is my apostle with 4 charges. Let's go convert other cities. And we'll show you glorious religious combat at some point in a minute. Alright, farm there. Let's take a look at the... I can't move through here. Damn. I want to go explore that area, but I don't have open borders with the city-state, so it's not going to happen. Maybe I can move through it without touching it. I'm not sure. We should get a boost now to all of those. They go from 2-1 to 3-1 from the adjacency bonuses. And I wanted to check out my city over here where its citizens were working, because I don't think it's working very good stuff. Alright, we need to grow a little bit more aggressively than we are in here, because the city has just been bad. Alright. Hammers turning into cogs. I still call them hammers. Okay, we have a promotion on the knight. The knight has an awesome promotion tree if you guys look at this. So the end, it gets double attacks, but it also gets damage versus combat strength versus damaged units, protection from ranged attacks, and combat strength versus anti-heavy cavalry and anti-cavalry. This is going to be or combat strength versus other heavy cavalry. Can you imagine a knight that gets... Think about multiplayer. I don't know how many of you guys have played Civ 5 multiplayer or not. Probably not a lot of you. But those of you who do play, imagine a knight that takes less damage from ranged fire, does additional damage to other knights, and has a charge promotion. These are amazing promotions. So, anyways. Pretty excited about those. Alright, we're short housing where? Cume. Damn. So I kind of would like to keep growing in this city. Alright, let's move over this way. We're going to start deforesting. Okay. Alright. That city is flipped on its own. Let's go up and flip Geneva and Jerusalem and Hattusa when we can. Oh wait, we can purchase another apostle. We want to start improving our religion. Let's build a farm here. Need some other tiles in that city. I don't really know what to do about this tile. I could purchase it and then we have 3 farm tiles like that. That might be best. 110, I'm not thrilled about that purchase. But I need to build a food there. And then 1 there. River tiles are pretty valuable for other things. Could build a food tile there. Do I need to though? What are we actually working in this city? Yeah, a little bit of growth in here would be good. Might hold on to these builders for a while. 2 charges, we can just sleep. Use them later. Can't move through there, it looks like. Damn. Alright, I'm going to delete the scout then. Consider the scouts having paid for border expansion, perhaps. To get a large amount of the map scouted. Alright, Spearman out. There's guaranteed to spawn a barb camp somewhere over this way at some point, so we'll try to keep that Eureka moment for then. We're 1 turn off our bonus. What if I delayed it 3 turns to get the bath up? That seems pretty useful. I'd much rather put the bath there. Let's chop. Or production, get it down to 1 turn. Seems awesome. Okay, this is how you enhance. So when you have an apostle, you click on, well, we can check the promotions first just to see what they have, but nothing I really care about. So, and we're going to click Evangelize Belief, which is going to let us add another belief to our religion. This is number 2. I wouldn't mind getting a faith building. That in the late game would be nice. Either the culture or the science one's gone, which is too bad. But what I think I'm going to take instead is I think I'm going to take, well, tithe wouldn't be terrible either. How many followers do we have? We should be able to check that. There is a religion tab that lets us check things like that. Right here. We're not Catholicism though, we're Buddha, and it doesn't show me right now because it's currently blocked by the stupid promotion stuff. Maybe a couple gold per turn. I kind of like the science boost off the other one more, so I might take that. Could take them both. Gold is nice. Let's take tithe for now. For a minus 3.5, let's see what it does for us. No, I don't want to reselect belief. I want to select belief. Hasn't updated this turn. Come back this way. Builders for days. Building farms. Oh, wrong one. This tile is where I want to farm. And I don't want to build a farm there because I want to improve that district later. We're going to come over to the T and possibly buy it there in a little bit. This guy has 4 charges left. Let's go spread to Geneva. Crossbow can go here. Alright. I'm glad Taoism is still in the game, Aqua. Absolutely. Absolutely. Makes for easy religious symbol picking. Alright. Renaissance era. We finished the tech.
For war. The printing press has done for the mine.
Let's go ahead and tech for gunpowder and metal casting. No real reason. Mostly because I can get the boost for education and the boost for military tactics later and the boost for castles later. So I'd like to do all those things at a later date, which we can do. Alright, the city has finished its bath, so it's able to grow again. And we're going to build Forbidden City. Oh wow, why does it have to be there? What's the requirements on this? Flatland adjacent to city center. Damn. That farm I just built is about to get wrecked. Get wrecked, farm. Alright, 25 turns. Let's stick a mine here. I might need this builder over this way. But we do want this. Forbidden City gives you an extra policy, or extra, I think it's wild card slot, which is so good for our government. So it's going to improve the amount of government tiles we have. The city has finished its industrial zone, has a bath queued up, but it's time to get a commercial hub. Commercial hub is going to give me gold per turn. I would like it adjacent to my industrial hub, which I think I built there, which I ought to be able to do right there. It should be fine. Did I not build an industrial hub? No, I didn't. I built the industrial hub over there. Oh, we can still build it here. That's fine. Alright, let's build a farm. Nowhere for now. Come back this way. Let's move into that zone. I'm going to probably buy that tile in a moment. We can start spreading religion. Is it 3 to get into that tile? Movement cost 2. Go there. Spread. Okay. You love me, Enclave? Lots of people love me. But thank you. How's that for an answer? Kabul triggered inspiration for the Enlightenment. What is the Enlightenment? A ways off is what the Enlightenment is. Let's go ahead and go north. How good do the nukes look? I haven't used the nuke yet because it goes with my policy of trying not to kill the AI every time we can. Alright, let's take a look at citizens in here. 1-4 citizens. 1-4 is better than a 1-3, which is better than a 1-2. Let's keep going with that. Okay. Read how to get a religious victory. It's how to you spread it to it's like the majority of every AI's cities, which is not going to be something we're likely to see happen very often, I don't think. But we'll see. It's possible. What did we just counter? Something. Why did it just tell me this? Can purchase with faith. Oh, I can purchase a missionary. I felt like I heard a military noise. Perhaps not. Let's spread against Geneva. Taoism going in there. Bring the knight back. I need to get a kill with the spearmen, so what we need to do is have a camp spawn over here in the not too distant future. Let's purchase this tile. And improve it. And we have these improved. You're coming over this way to help with the chopping. This city needs to build its workshop, and then it's going to build Petra. Alright. Okay. You're going to go for the glorious Petra, for sure.
New subscriber.
Welcome, Enclave!
It fills
Thank you
with
very much
determination.
for the sub. And let's keep going with this game. It wants resources that we only have 2 of. No, I'm not giving you resources I only have 2 of. Industrial zone done in the cap, which is excellent. We have our great person, our scientist, I believe. Actually, it's an engineer. Instantly build ancient and medieval walls in the city and provides enough gold to pay for their maintenance. That is a really terrible engineer. Alright. We'll take it because we're making a ton of engineer points and no one else is. I suppose I could put it down here. I think you get a tech bonus for building, but I think it might have been this one. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's in here. Somewhere there's a bonus for getting walls, like not for medieval walls, but I don't think that's a very good one. We can jump cities. Great people can transfer to other cities. We'll transfer to this city here. Capital is building a workshop. We're going to chop this out. Make sure it's in the right city because the yield it goes to is based on the city that is currently working the tiles. Oops. Not what I want to do. Manage citizens. Yeah, let's swap this over. And let's chop it. Okay. And then we're going to swap it back. Okay. And it needs orders. This is the knight. You can just hang out. Do another archer. It'd be nice to upgrade into a crossbow. Alright, that tile is improved. I don't want to over-improve tiles because districts will take over a lot of the tile spots. So I'm trying to just improve tiles that I'm going to be working. Let's go east, spread the religion out a little bit more. Coming this way. And districts replace tiles, so if you have a district on an area, you can work the district tiles sometimes, depending on the district. But you can't, the rest of it is useless. So like right here, this is my... that's my prophet place. This is my holy site, or my campus. My campus doesn't yet have a person we can work. I will want to work that once we get going because the capital is very, very weak overall. And I will have an industrial spot too once this one finishes building its factory. So the factory will provide one, and so will the university and the library when I get those being built, which hopefully I'll build at some point, not too far from now. All right. Okay, we've arrived here. I assume we have our district. Oh, I just do it in the city apparently. We need to improve some tiles in here. We should just be able to utilize the great person now. So there's walls done there. City itself. I'm going to want campuses up, but what I want to do right now is I want to get my trade routes up. Every time I build a commercial hub, I get another trade route. So it's kind of one of my priorities right now to think about doing that. Let's place our bath so we don't forget about it. Bath has a tile restrictions like based on its positioning. And what are we working in here? Pretty good tiles, actually. Let's go ahead and make a mine there. This builder needs to go here, get into that tile. I'm trying to decide if I wanted to where I want to place the commerce district, because the commerce district is actually fairly solid. Commercial hub. It's just it wants to be on a river. Guess I could buy that tile. All right. We don't quite need the food yet, or the housing yet from the bath yet. So let's grab commerce, the commercial hub. We have another builder over here. We have a lot of them because we built a lot of them. We're going to leave this guy kind of near this area as we get our districts up. Let's go spread religion over here. And I don't know what I'm doing with these units. I keep moving them back and forth because I don't really know where I want to put them. Okay. There's a missionary, 2 missionaries. We need to bring an apostle down here and engage in holy combat, because they're trying to spread their shitty religion to me. So let's get down this way. Alright, apostle over here. We have 2 charges left. Let's use the first one here. Taoism to there. Good. Alright, let's get in there. We're going to chop that. Get in there. We have a second charge for the engineers. This is something interesting about the engineers, and I think just the engineers. They tend to have 2 charges. I don't know where I'd want that second charge. Quite honestly, I guess Ostia would make the most sense. But it's a pretty terrible one. The problem is, we wouldn't get another option to take another engineer until, I believe, until the next engineer gets picked. And none of the other civs even have 1 engineer point. And we're making 11 engineer points per turn. So this next one will actually help us build wonders faster, which would be great, but it's still a while away yet. So, okay. I would like a new social policy, because I would like to switch to wonder building maybe, but I don't know if I have the right wonder building. We have civil service done. What are we teching for? We can probably get medieval fair tech. 4 trade routes isn't that far away if we're building 3 commercial sites right now. We might be able to delay that and get that going, get the boost for it. Let's head over here to that tile. We're going to chop it. This guy is just going to wait and sleep. And we're improving tiles in this city. Okay. Where are the legions? I didn't build any. I don't really care about them, honestly. I mean, we have a warrior somewhere who we could upgrade, unless he died when I wasn't looking. But I think he's still around. We can upgrade this guy to a legion if we wanted to a little bit later. But we're a little short on gold, so let's come down this way. We are gonna get missionaried at least once, unfortunately. Maybe I could block the tiles and prevent it for now. All right, let's chop this. Another turn. Let's build these walls. All right, you're sleeping. Fortified there. I'm very, very shy on gold. I'm only making 2.9 gold per turn, which is really, really rough. I'm not actually sure why it's so bad this game, but it is very bad. I'm going to keep this apostle around. So apostles can fight now. They'll do religious fighting. And we'll get another one in not too soon from now. Okay. What do great engineers do? It differs. All the great people differ, every single engineer. So we showed you what that one did. That one created free ancient and medieval walls or something, right? Which isn't that great. Let's build a lumber mill there. Some of them can be used to rush wonders, but it's not like it was in Civ 5. It's not an instant finish. It just is a little bit of production towards them. And wonders are very expensive. This is our best production city in our empire at 38 production, which is actually quite low still. And it's barely able to do this right now. It's still taking forever. Alright, what is this? We lost status with Geneva. I don't have another envoy, so it doesn't matter if I'd like to stop that or not. Let's bring the apostle down. I'll show you religious combat in a moment. We're about to do that. Let's switch this tiles around right now to take this. And this yield is now how much? 77. Doesn't seem to be reduced by distance, which is good to know. So we're chopping all these tiles. Do I have another? Oh, I'm shy a builder. Need to bring a builder down. Alright, we can swap that tile back now. I think this city was using it. Maybe not. We're working that one. That's about the same. Okay. Alright. Fortify there. Try to slow the missionary down. Bring the inquisitor, the apostle back. Does everyone generate the same? Yeah, it's kind of like this. The next engineer that's available is this engineer. This is the guy who can be recruited next from whoever gets the most amount of engineering points next. Whoever gets 240 engineering points gets this guy. And then another guy will take his place for the next engineer after that. So profits, I don't think it matters. I think it's all the same profits. But everybody else, that's how it's working. Like right now, I'm working towards Galileo. Everybody else is working towards Galileo too. I'm at 96 making 3. This guy's at 96 making 2. We're probably going to get first shot at him. Is the harvest mechanic for wheat ever worth it? Depends if you don't need to work the wheat. I mean, it's an instant growth thing, right? So you can harvest your bonus resources for a one-time yield, and it removes that bonus. So I don't think that's a very good deal most of the time, but I'm doing that with my lumber right now to speed up the Forbidden City. Okay, here's the missionary that we were talking about. This is the religious view. It's a little bit annoying sometimes to look at. He is sneaked around. We're going to attack him. He only has, how many charges? He's got 2 charges. So that's... this is hilarious too. This is probably a bug, but maybe not a bug. So, okay, Germany just got mad at me. And he got mad at me because what happened here is he put a missionary in my lands, and I killed it. And when I kill his missionary, I get a boost towards my religion to adjacent areas, and he gets a reduction to adjacent areas to his religion. So what just happened there is he moved his unit into my land. I killed it. Doesn't declare war, by the way, when you fight religious unit versus religious unit. And I got a boost, he got a negative, and he's like, stop spreading your religion to me, is what he just told me. So that's what just happened there, which I think is ridiculous. Anyways, let's keep improving. This is Grassland Hill. Grassland Hill is quite good. We need to come down here and get onto this hill. Still building our Forbidden City. Is that city called Kum? No, it's called Kume. Alright. What do we have? Production in the capital. Let's get that library out. We have an envoy available. I just want Geneva. How many do they have in Geneva right now? 4. So we can get it back. That's pure science for us. So we're going to confirm placement. Okay. There's another missionary over there. We could engage in holy combat. Thing is, with apostles, they don't heal inside your territory. They only heal next to holy sites. So we're going to bring another apostle back. Workshop setting up for Petra. We could potentially lose this to 2 missionaries, but I don't think so. This guy is my one who has the bonus. He has 20% religious strength and theological combat, so he's quite strong relative to normal prophets. And prophets, I believe, are already weaker than apostles. Alright, I do have 3 gypsum. I'm willing to trade gypsum away. I would trade gypsum for furs. I'm okay with that. But he won't do it, so I'm going to refuse and wait for a better deal. Why not first game deity? Because it's not available to play. Well, you guys can see the luxuries right now, right? So let's go. We haven't looked at this in a while. Perhaps it's worth looking at right now. Right now, this city has 5 amenities of 2 required. My status is ecstatic. We're getting 20% citizen growth and 10% non-food yields in this city, which is pretty good. And we're probably doing that everywhere in our empire because it auto-distributes. So this city maybe not because it requires a little bit more. No, we're still ecstatic in here because it auto-distributes the number of luxuries. So you guys are asking, like, why do I settle cities up here? The city does suck. No one is denying that. But it's in part because it had so many luxuries up there. So, did the religious combat actually increase your religion or decrease his? Or I think it does 250 to each, I think. So I think I increase mine by 250 and reduce his by 250. But I guess I'm not entirely sure. We could check real quick. Yeah, no, it did both. It does do both. So it decreases his by 250 and increases mine. I'm not sure what the area of effect is, but it's pretty large. Okay. Alright, let's bring our guy down. Alright. Yeah, Spain's pretty nuts this game. Alright, what else do we have? If anything. Waiting on a barb camp to spawn so I can kill it with a spearman. This feels really slow to me, the barb spawning for some reason. Normally they're all over the place. Kind of nuts. Alright, we're about to finish civil service. We will get to reassign techs, or not techs, reassign stuff next turn. Pretty sure this is a Renaissance era wonder, by the way.
Papers and forms. The entire civil service is like a fortress made of papers, forms, and red tape.
And we are going to change some stuff around here. Oh, we don't have a military policy slot in this government type. Okay, then we won't. Let me change that around. I'm going to pull off serfdom for a little bit. I love production in all cities +1. It probably isn't that valuable at this moment. Probably I should, for example, take that away and get 1 culture for each specialty district. That's going to be a pretty big boost in culture. And I might switch over to ancient and classical era wonder production, but then again I might not. Because the only one this is actually going to impact is Petra. So I don't think I'm going to. Still working on great scientist points. Still getting an influence with envoys. I think this is fine. Alright, let's choose production. This city has what? Finished its commerce hub. Let's get a market. This will help my gold quite a lot. This city is going to build me Petra, which will go right here. And what I should have done, one of my viewers already pointed out, is I should have built the industrial complex there and the Petra there. It's still going to be a 16-turn Petra, which is quite long. Alright, any more tiles for this city to improve? I wish my borders would expand at a reasonable pace so I didn't have to buy every single tile, but it doesn't look like that is going to be a thing this game. Alright, my apostle is doing work, but he's getting wounded and he won't heal. I'm going to bring him back to a holy site to heal. We have backup apostles coming down here to help keep their shit out of my cities. I kind of like the religious war mechanic, I kind of don't. I like that I can now have some ability to fight off AI religion without actually declaring war on them, which is quite nice. What is this? Increased trade capacity, yes, right? But what is this about wheat? Is it telling me we grew to wheat? It just says, it literally just says, oh, it's not. It's because I'm mousing. Oh, I see what it's doing. It's because the wheat's in the background. This is a +1 trade. This can purchase with faith. We have enough to purchase an apostle. Good. We want to enhance our religion again. So there's our next apostle. So you guys I was talking about how much better I think the 30% off apostle ability is than everything else. This is now, what, the 5th apostle I've purchased? Maybe the 4th? I'm not entirely sure now. Japan built the Great Library. My promise to stop settling near the German Empire has been fulfilled. All that's good. Alright, we finish our library in the capital next turn. So the general way to go is to put citizens and improvements on hills and districts on flatland. Flatland's pretty bad right now.
Is to make all men